Okay, hello, hello, hello. Hello. It has been nearly a month since I was last live. Not due to necessarily my own choices for most of it, sadly. But I'm finally back. I'm finally back. And I've missed it so much. Oh god. The plan for today is I think we would. I was thinking we just start with doing some daily dulls. I haven't actually done them. Obviously, I haven't done them on stream since, you know, last time I was live and stuff. But also haven't really been doing them even off stream for the past few weeks. So I think it's a good way to kind of ease our way back into the streams. Doing the daily dulls. And then I finally got my Switch 2 the other day. Big thank you to you guys for helping me get that. So I thought we'd play some of the new Mario Karts, which I've played very little of. One of my friends got a Switch 2 back in June when it came out. And he brought it over and we played a little bit of the new Mario Kart back then. And then I played a little bit. I played like one Grand Prix of it yesterday after getting all set up and stuff. So I've still played very little of it. But yeah, we're gonna do that. And that should be fun. But for those of you for anyone who's not sure why I've been away so long, basically, the first week I was away, Derek. Oh my god, it is the 100. Holy. Lame TTS. 100. Holy shit. Dude, thank you so much for 100. 100 months. God damn. What an achievement. How are you doing today, man? The big 100. It's actually wild it's been that long. Time to unsub now at the 100. Let's go. So yeah, the reason I've been away. Goddamn. So the first week, the last stream I did was the Nintendo Direct that was at the start of September. So after that, the week after that basically was a whole week where I was kind of dog sitting. I was dog sitting for one of my friends throughout the weekdays, and in the weekend dog sitting for another friend. I was just fucking, apparently I'm just on dog sitting duty for fucking everybody. But I was basically helping out a couple of different friends with that throughout that week, and combination of doing that a lot of the days, and then the other days I was just really tired from not sleeping very well. So I ended up just not streaming that week. And then on the Sunday, which would have been, hold on, what Sunday was that? So the last stream I did, I think it was the 9th of September. So I didn't stream that week, and then the following week I was dog sitting. So then on the 21st of September, the Sunday, is when I got back home from all the dog sitting I had to do. And I was super tired because I just hadn't slept not only didn't sleep most of the week, but that weekend especially just did not sleep. Because I was staying over at my friend's place watching their dog for them, and I just don't sleep well. And like if I'm not in my own home, in my own bed. So I was super tired, and then Sunday night I started getting a really bad pain in my stomach, and like my stomach and abdomen. And then I woke up early Monday morning, and it was still really painful. So I went to the doctor. They didn't know what the issue was. My local GP, they didn't know what the issue was exactly, so they referred me to go into the hospital to get more tests done, which basically meant I was in the hospital from 11 AM Monday getting tests done, and I did not find out what I had and what the issue was until about 7 PM. So I spent about 8 hours just in the hospital waiting for a few hours, getting a couple of tests done, waiting another few hours, getting more tests done, getting moved to different parts of the hospital, waiting a few hours, getting more tests done. It was a nightmare. And then, yeah, I found out that my appendix was inflamed and I needed surgery. So, found that out about 7 PM Monday, after being there for like 8 hours waiting. I had the doctor basically come in and be like, yeah, your appendix is inflamed, you're going to need to get surgery, so we're getting a bed prepared for you right now, you're going to be staying here the night and getting surgery in the morning. And I was like, well, that fucking sucks. I was like going in thinking, oh, this is just like really bad constipation, or I just have like maybe like an infection or something. Nope. Fucking get surgery. Holy. So yeah, the last 2 weeks basically has been me in hospital for a few days, getting my surgery, and then the recovery. I basically for about a full week after the surgery, which was on the Wednesday, on like the 25th, or like a full week after the surgery, I was in pain still. And it wasn't until like middle of last week, so about the start of the month, start of October, is when I started feeling a lot better. But yeah, we're finally back. Fucking that 2 week period of the dog sitting and then the surgery was rough, because it was a whole week of not getting any sleep, being super tired, and then immediately going into hospital where I had to get fucking told I was getting surgery, and then basically waited. This is the cunt, right? The week that I was dog sitting, I basically, like most of the weekdays I didn't sleep because I had to get up super early, and then the whole weekend I didn't sleep like at all, staying at my friend's place watching their dog. Then immediately going into hospital and getting told I'm staying there for a few nights to get surgery, which again, if you've ever stayed the night in a hospital before, you basically can't get any sleep, because I was in a ward room with three other old men sharing the same room as me, and nurses coming in constantly throughout the whole night, so no sleep was had. There was like a solid 5 days in a row where I maybe got like 2 hours sleep max every single night. So by the time I actually got home from the surgery, I think I genuinely slept 12 to 15 hours like 3 days in a row. I just stayed in bed like the vast majority of all those days, for like 3 days in a row, just sleeping. I was so fucking tired and just in pain. It was miserable. So if you're curious why I wasn't streaming, yeah, but damn. But we're back. Hopefully we can get back to regularly scheduled streams now. After the last like month of nothing. You know what else sucks? Of all the months for that to happen, and it had to happen in September, during September. So I like missed out on any like my whole community, and who's missed out on all the like fucking all the reduced prices for subs for the month. That kind of sucks. Hate to see it. Although I think some people, I mean, I'm assuming Derek, I'm assuming your resub still happened on the 28th, so hopefully you still got the discount for it. Ideally. That's good at least. Can't wait for the 16th. I know! Bro. I'm so happy I was able to get the Switch 2 before the 16th. I got my Switch 2 on Saturday. Spent the whole day transferring all my data from my Switch 1 and downloading and then downloading the new Mario Kart and stuff, and then I did pre-order, or I pre-bought Legends ZA, so got that ready to go next Thursday. I think the discounts are new subs only. Oh, is it actually only new subs? I don't remember if that's how it was. Actually, it kind of sucks if it is. Damn. Oh well then. Also, fucking speaking of things I've missed on, I've been kind of missing on Twitch, not being live. I don't know if you've seen this, Derek, but apparently there's a whole new thing where Twitch for some reason is just not counting. It just does. They just don't count lurkers as viewers anymore. For some reason, like for some reason now on Twitch, the most recent update, they're just like, yeah, if you're not like constantly speaking in chat, you're just not gonna count as a viewer. What the fuck, man? Of all the things to do, it's insane. Because there's definitely not people that like have Twitch up while they're working, like on another monitor, or have it on like a TV or on their phone when they're like while they're like doing chores or around the house and stuff like that. I guess fuck those people. No, you don't get to count as a viewer and like help boost the views for the streamer that you're watching. Nah, just no. You have to be on the app, on the fucking app, on the website, constantly being active in the chat. Otherwise, get fucked. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. Relics. Hello, by the way. He's got his little Switch too. I did. It doesn't count unless you speak in chat. I totally don't have Twitch up when I'm working. Yeah, of course not. But yeah, fucking hell, man. Twitch, yet again, just making the worst possible decisions with their website. Like, I do not understand. Because it's not even like this helps them in any way. Like, I get that they're trying to, like, fix the bot issue, but that doesn't help. Like, their whole plan of, like, okay, our way to fix bots and botting is we'll make it so that unless people are active in chat, they don't count as a viewer. Just completely not thinking about all the people that are either lurking because they're doing other stuff while they're watching, or hell, all the people who just don't really enjoy chatting and just want to watch the stream, which there are tons of people that do that. Because like it also fucks over a lot of streamers, not only in viewer count, but for like things like sponsorships and stuff, like bigger streamers. Because like there's a lot of sponsorships out there that, like, one of the big things they look at is viewership. If they're like, oh, you don't get enough viewers, they'll look at the viewer list and be like, oh, you only get like, even though there's like 200 people actually in your chat watching the stream, because only 100 of them are actually actively chatting. To us, we only see that you have 100 viewers, so you don't have enough viewers to get the sponsorship that we have. Like, it boggles the mind, man. It boggles the mind, Twitch. You guys are fucking... Oh my god. Insane. Oh, I missed that whole debacle, I guess, as well. Been seeing people talk about it being a thing. Crazy, man. But, you know, Twitch be Twitch. Alright, shall we actually get started with stuff? We'll do some of the dulls, the daily dulls, which I haven't done in a couple of weeks. So I'm going to be a bit rusty on them. And then we will, I'll load up the new Mario Kart. We'll play some of that for a bit. Bum, bum. About Lux for the lurkers. S and a U. Few, that's too long. Okay, I know they're used in the same place, but let's try fused. Yo, Foss! Hey Red, glad to hear that you're mostly recovered now. I am. I'm pretty much recovered now. I don't have any more pain or anything. Just waiting on the little, you know, little scars. Not really scars. They're not. There was a keyhole surgery, so I don't think it's actually going to leave any kind of scar or anything. So I'm just waiting on those healing up though. But now that's pretty much all that's left. But yeah, no more pain or anything. So I think I'm pretty much back to normal. Pretty much back to normal. How are you? How are you doing, man? How are you doing? Welcome in. Oh, how about... I know shoot is spelled with a C, unless... You can also spell it with an S, unless that means something else. Okay, well at least we have two letters in the right place now. Is it abuse? Amuse. Amuse. We haven't lost it. Not quite. Alrighty, Quaddle. Not tons of letters, but not too bad. First word, shark. Ooh, sharp. Okay, god damn it. You hate when that happens. What else do we have? O, E, and a D. Nothing really there. M-I-R-T-E. I have all the letters here, but none in the correct order. I mean, it's got to just be timer. Yeah. S-E-U. Pause. Okay. 2 guesses. Only 3 letters, but 2 in the right place. I have no idea what this is. Dodge? Lodge. Oh, close. I've been getting 2 words with a fucking where I just missed one. Just had the 1 letter wrong with these 2 men. Yeah, damn. Alright, Bandle, what do you got for us? 2002. 765 million, but very hard. Okay. This immediately sounds familiar. Sounds so familiar, but I cannot place it at all. Get me? Give me the electric guitar 1 and 2. It sounds like it's maybe the Chili's. Is it Red Hot Chili Peppers? It's not the Chili's. Okay, guitar and electric guitar 3. 3 electric guitars and a guitar. Backing vocals. Is this that? Oh, I can't remember who sings it. Complicated? It goes like, is it? Oh, I think it is. It's Avril Lavigne. Yeah, as the song goes, never be complicated. Na, 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 na. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Not really an Avril Lavigne person myself, but definitely heard this song a bunch back in the 2000s. It sounded familiar, man. Video game bundle, part 3 today. Okay, let's see what we've got. No idea. That could be a lot of stuff. Base? Oh! Oh my god, what is this? I know this. What is this from? Oh my god, this is gonna annoy the hell out of me. I know what this is. Splatoon. That's what it is. Like the main fucking theme. Yep. Not too shabby. So far we've not fucked anything up. Okay. Okay, what do we have? Film, haystack, thread, pea, turntable, trench, camel, haiku, human? The hell? Preamp, tape, duffel, speaker, wire, halonium, and amp. What the fuck? What the fuck is halonium and what is human? What? Okay. Okay, I think I might see what is potentially the purple. Things relating to a needle. Needle in a haystack, a needle and thread. The needle that... Oh, I guess that's the... No, it's not the needle, it's the straw that broke the camel's back. And then you would have a needle with a turntable. Well, I guess not. Well... maybe not that. Amp, speaker. Well, there's a lot of like 2 or 3 things that really fit together, but I don't... Film and tape. Amp and speaker. Thread and wire. And I am really rusty with connections. Is it just amp, preamp, speaker and turntable, just like audio related things? Okay, part of a record player setup specifically, okay. I feel like film, tape, wire and thread have got to be a thing. It's like long things that you can store information on, or like long thin strips of things. Things that come in spools. I see, that makes more sense. Trench coat? Duffel coat? God, is it coat? I don't see any other coats here though. Camel coat, I think? The issue is I literally don't know what these 2 words mean. Polonium? I mean, it's gotta be like a fucking... It's gotta be like that's just gotta be some kind of element that I just don't know what it is. And then human? I've just never heard this word in my life. I've no idea what it is. Maybe it's a type of coat that I've just never heard of. I don't know. I don't know fucking fashion. I'm gonna try this. Camel coat sounds like it could be a thing, and then maybe this is some other kind of coat I've never heard of. What a way. It's gotta be coat. Haystack coat? No. Haiku coat? Polonium coat? Is that a thing? It's definitely these, the camel trench and duffel coat. It can be haiku and haystack. Is a pea coat a thing? Kinds of coats. What the fuck is a pea coat? Am I insane for never hearing? I've never heard of that in my like a peacoat. Genuinely never heard of that in my life. A peacoat. And then what's the insane purple? Because I have no idea what any, like I have no idea how, I don't know what these two words mean, and I don't know what haiku and a haystack have got in common. Starting with homophones of greetings. Hi. Hey. Okay, so it's halonium, spelled with one L. I guess this must be pronounced yeoman, or it's just got an E in it for some fucking reason. Insane purple. Connections, man. Part of me missed you, part of me didn't for that kind of bullshit. God damn. Starting with greetings, homophones of greetings, man. God damn. Alright. Small, wrinkly faced dogs. Pugs. Leading in a sporting match. Winning? Ahead? Notre Dame Cathedral. Larger than life. A piece. Each. Half. One a piece? The One Piece! This doesn't look good. Uh-oh. Outfit. Get up. Bootcamp nickname. Sarge? Does and bucks. Deer. Huge and pear. Pear a piece. Piece pear. 49 seconds. Not a bad crossword. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? Sort these words by when they were added to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, starting with the most recent. Sus, twerking, FOMO, EGOT, crowdsourcing, and Riz. Oh my fucking god. I mean, EGOT's got to be the oldest, right? This is Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony. This has been a thing for like ever, right? This has been like a thing for like a long time, as like a goal that people try to achieve, where they try and get all 4 awards. So that's got to be the oldest. Rez got to be the most recent. Sus would have been like 2020. Twerking's definitely older than that. Like FOMO? Fairly recent. Crowdsourcing's gotta be. I mean, twerking. I was like early 2010s. Crowdsourcing was also around that time when it started becoming like a big thing with like Kickstarter and stuff, right? I feel like maybe FOMO could be after Sus. Let's go with this. What? Okay, so maybe swap these two. Unless has EGOT weirdly, even though this has been a thing for like decades, is it only recently actually been added to the dictionary? Unless this means something else. I thought this meant Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony. And it was like, you know, an achievement to like get all 4. Unless there's some other meaning to this acronym that I don't know. Okay, maybe crowdsourcing's older than you. Let's just see where that goes. Okay, FOMO? Maybe FOMO's the oldest? Maybe FOMO's the oldest, then it's EGOT. Because FOMO's like a thing that's been... No? Yeah. Winning an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony Award in one's lifetime. That was only added in 2019? Hasn't this been like a known thing that people have like been celebrated for getting for like decades? Like since like the fucking 70s, 60s? Like all of these awards have been around for like more than 50 years, I feel like. Right? Definitely more than fucking way before 2019. That's insane. I think I had the right idea for pretty much all. FOMO I thought was later than 2013. I think the rest of these I basically had right in the mind of when they were added, but EGOT, that just threw me off. The term started in 1984, became more popular in 2009, but then still took 10 more years to get added. That's crazy. Holy. Damn. It's crazy because like fucking... I mean, internet really shows that's how powerful the internet is when like sus got added 2 years after it became like an insanely popular phrase in 2020 with Among Us. And then Riz. I mean, I think 2023 is basically when Riz became a thing that people started saying. Maybe 2022, so this was like a year or two after that. Fucking EGOT took like 35 years to become a thing. What the hell, man? Even twerking. I feel like twerking as a trend was like early 2010. Like 2011, 2012 maybe? Even that took like 3-4 years to get added. Damn. Hold on. I really need to get some more water, so I shall be right back. Alrighty. Geopoke. Ooh. This is definitely... I mean, this is definitely Gen 4. Whether it's... Johto or not, though. I don't think it is. Pretty sure this is definitely Sinnoh. But where? I think it might be Solution Town? Not Solution Town. Ah, it's one of these. No? Right area? Oh, it was Floroma. Wait, why the fuck was that area like had a big target on it as if it was telling me like, oh no, it's up here. I thought that, okay, I guess that's not what that was. That kind of threw me off. Alright, less. More or less. More monthly searches, lung cancer or Twitter? I mean, it's gotta be Twitter. Easily. 185 million. And I'm, well... I mean, no, it's still gotta be Twitter. There's no way Pepsi's got that much. Pepsi or rugby? Pepsi's a worldwide brand. Rugby's only really popular in some parts of the world. I feel like people would be searching rugby more often than Pepsi. You know, searching for like when games are happening, scores, where they can watch it, to buy tickets. Like, there's so many reasons to be searching rugby every month. I mean, how often are you really Googling just Pepsi for whatever reason? Does this site count recent searches? It's just more like average monthly searches, I think. Just like what the average monthly search is in general. It's probably like the most recent months, I would imagine. But yeah, just like average monthly searches. So I would assume if like the rugby season is going on, that maybe this would have more. But I guess if there's no like actual rugby season happening, then maybe it would be less right now. I'm not sure. I am. Yeah, Bella. Hello, hello. Yo, wait. Where the hell did you get a Hornet badge on Twitch? What the hell? How are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome in. How are you? Silksong's launch weekend? Did I miss that? If it was just by watching people stream it on the weekend at launch, I definitely should have probably earned that. Because I was definitely watching people. Oh, ads. Wait, ads? There shouldn't be ads. Oh no, wait, I guess there is, actually. It'll be rearranged this time. I was going to say because we have had the Women's Rugby World Cup recently, so would have bumped rugby up recently. Ah. That makes sense. First Christmas Twitch ad? Oh my god. All the Christmas ads in fucking October. Bruh. I think it's right. I mean, I think it is rugby. I think even without there being the Women's World Cup recently bumping the search, I feel like rugby's just surely something that gets searches more often than Pepsi on average. Or they're tied, so that whole discourse did not matter. Rugby or trumpet? It's gotta be rugby. Welcome back from the edge. I mean, it's gotta be Tesco. Gotta be searching up those meal deals. Pizza or Tesco? Ooh. I mean, who's really just Googling pizza? I feel like it's Tesco. Gotta be. Oh! Damn. I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I don't know if there's any way that they tell you like exactly what they mean. I feel like it probably is like if generally the topic of the search is regarding pizza specifically, then probably yeah it would count. You know. Like I feel like with the Spotify, well, this is Spotify streams, not searches. I feel like yeah, if the search is like mostly to do with that thing, then it probably would count. So that makes more sense. I'll be honest, I have no fucking idea who either of these people are, but I feel like this seems like some like alternative band or something, and this guy looks like pretty cool hip hop artist, probably going to be more popular, I would imagine. Oh, that's the band that does that pumped up kick song. Okay, that's the only song of theirs I've ever heard. Burna Boy. Who the hell are these people? Really showing how out of touch I am with music nowadays. No idea. Alright. I mean that was three artists in a row that I just have no fucking idea. Alright, movie ratings. Which has a higher rating? Your Name or Rebecca? An old ass movie from like the 50s or an anime movie. That's tough, I'll be honest. Mooney, hello. I mean, I've never even heard of this movie, and Your Name I hear is very good, so 8.3? Close. Persona. I'm assuming not based on the game, by the looks of it. Phoebe Anderson and Liv Ullmann. I've never heard of this. I'm going to say it's not got higher than 8.1. Okay, they're tied. Congrats on the Switch too. Thank you. Just in time for the for Pokemon Legends ZA. Very excited. The Purge. Okay, horror movies in general don't rate super high. And I feel like The Purge was one of those movies that was kind of meh from what I heard. I think it's one of those movies some people like, but I think it was also like just, you know, I had the curse of horror movies just generally most of the time don't get great ratings even if they're pretty good. Like they have to be pretty outstanding to get a decent rating, so I'm gonna go with this. Yeah, 5.7. Damn. That feels I mean I've never seen it, but that still feels insanely low. Black Crab, a Netflix original? What it's just on? Yeah, Netflix film. I've never heard of it. I'm gonna say it's higher than 5.7 though. Man, we got a lot of ties today. Okay, Wolf of Wall Street definitely higher. Never seen this movie. Heard of it. Think it was fairly well rated. It's Kevin Spacey before, you know, the bad stuff was found out, so probably was pretty well received. I mean, does it beat Wolf of Wall Street though? Probably not. Another tie, goddamn. I feel like there's no way Tangled is higher than 8.2. It's a good movie. One of Disney's better ones, but can't imagine it's got higher than 8.2. Okay. I mean, The Lion King, it's got it's like one of their most... The Lion King has a 6.8? And Tangled has a 7.7. In what fucking universe? In what universe? Like, I'm not saying Lion King's like way better than Tangled. Like, but it's definitely, I definitely expected to have just a slightly higher rating at least. What the fuck? That's insane. I hope everybody's had lunch or breakfast because we're doing Scrandle. So if you've never seen Scrandle before, this is basically shows you two pieces of food that you would get in a stadium. And then these are usually posted on, I think there's like a Facebook group or something where these get posted, and then you have to guess which one people thought looked like something they wanted to eat more. But what do we think people thought looked more appetizing? And we also have to take into account price. The picture, they meant the Lion King remake. Was it the remake? Okay, if I knew it was the remake, I would make... The picture showed the fucking animated one, didn't it? Or am I crazy? Hold on. Oh, no, that is the remake. I did not look hard enough. I just saw the Lion King and was like... God damn it. Alright, well, that's my bad then. If I noticed that it was... If I noticed that it was the remake, I would have fucking... Damn it. God damn it. That is my beef. Alright. Scrandle. Why is it different? Didn't I pick the daily? So shouldn't it be the same? Hello? Daily. I don't know. Why is it different? What the fuck? Okay, whatever. Let's see. So we got to pick which one people thought were more appetizing. We got the staying stag with chips, which I don't even know what's good. This is just a mess of stuff. Or the steak sandwich. £24. Okay, £24 for this, what looks like a dry ass piece of meat. I mean, I feel like the price alone makes this insane. I'm gonna go with this. Oh, that was like a. Oh, that was you. Okay, that was a vote thing. Oh, that must be. That's a new thing they've added. You get to vote on which one you think looks better, and I guess they add that to the pool in the future or something. Okay, so this is the actual. Now we're in the actual game. We get 10 rounds to see how well we can do. A pizza donut. Just like why? Why? And a shrimp sandwich. I mean, pizza donut. My question is this a donut that has pizza toppings on it, like cheese and sauce and stuff, or is it just a pizza in the shape of a donut? That is my question. It's gotta just, yeah, I'm assuming it's just a pizza, basically, but it's just in the shape of a donut. I mean, shrimp at a stadium. Am I the only one that feels like really suspicious or really weary of eating fish from anywhere but an actual like restaurant? Like getting like sushi from like a supermarket that's like pre-made, like in the pre-made packages, like little meal deals and stuff you can get, or like getting like a stadium, like fish in a stadium. It just yeah, pizza donut. 4 to 60. That's okay. Mince beef and aloo dosa, £8. Doesn't look great, I'll be honest. This looks good, but the actual this looks eh. This looks kind of bad though. Balti pie, chips and curry sauce. It's gotta be the minced beef. Fucking 81, 86, come on. Okay, what the fuck are these monstrosities? What the fuck? Cheeseburger? Really? If you say so. And then a Chicago style hot dog? Is this just a pickle? Oh no, this is the hot... Okay, the hot dog's here. A whole ass pickle as well, by the way? I mean, it's probably this over... This is the saddest cheeseburger I've ever seen in my life. This is also £7.80. £7.80 for a fucking hot dog and a pickle is insane. But this looks better than this. They're both terrible, but Jesus Christ. Okay, what the fuck? Chips, beans and cheese. Fucking barely any cheese. Or a hot dog and a waffle. What the fuck? These are both, again, both terrible. Why in a waffle? Yeah, it is actually the most British ass food. Beans, chips and cheese, and the most American ass thing. Fucking hot dog and a waffle. I mean, I would rather have this. But I mean, yeah, it's gotta be this. Okay. Hot dog and waffle is insane. Yeah, stadium food is insanely overpriced. It's crazy. Jerk chicken with rice. Or cheese and onion panini. I mean, the cheese and onion panini is probably not bad, but it just doesn't look that good. The jerk chicken with rice looks pretty good. Looks at least decent. Okay, you know what? I take it back. This is the saddest cheeseburger I've ever seen. shitty ass roll. Don't even see the cheese, and the burger is burnt to fuck. Steak pie looks good. Nice mashed potatoes, good amount of gravy. That looks good. 36? That is a bit low. This is one of the most cursed scramblers I've ever seen. Meat unknown sandwich. What do you mean? Unknown? What is this? I mean, that looks like tofu, not meat. This dry ass fucking sandwich. We've got another sausage and waffle, but this looks a lot better. Vietnam? Probably better not to ask what kind of meat, bruh. I mean, it's white, so I gotta imagine it's like chicken or turkey. If it's actual meat, like it's gotta be like poultry, maybe duck. I don't know. Gotta be this. Okay, Derek, relax. Fucking. Don't be hitting out with a fucking racist ass shit like that, man. What the hell? Can't be saying that. Would you pay 67 pence for a meat unknown sandwich? What the fuck? If someone was like, you want a meat sandwich? And I'm like, what kind of meat? And they said, I don't know what kind of meat it is. I would be like, no. I'd immediately be like, fucking no. What is this, mystery meat? Cheesy brisket chips, steak pie, and mushy peas. It's probably, I mean, it's gotta be this. This looks good. This looks rough. Not terrible, but it's not. This looks like an actual meal. £14 is crazy, but... $2.50 for this. Kind of a bargain for stadium food. I have no idea. I feel like it's gotta be this. 91, yeah. Both look good, but... What the fuck? Why is the curry sauce green? What the f... This looks pretty good. This looks like a monstrosity. 74% is crazy. Hey, we beat the average. 8 out of 10, average was 7.8. Let's go. Green curry is good. I guess I don't really eat curry, I guess. If someone gave me a curry and it was green, I'd be like, what the fuck? But again, I don't eat curry. No, so all the British clubs have had awful options. Good old Britain. Alright. I think it's time, y'all. Time for the Switch tour. Not yet. Gotta reposition all my windows because they've moved. Green curry is very spicy. I'm not big on spice. There's some spicy food that I like, but I am white as fuck when it comes to spice. I am a big old bitch when it comes to spice. I cannot handle it very well, but I usually don't go for spicy food too often. You say that? Okay, Derek, to be fair, you can't really... I don't think someone eating a fucking ghost pepper is ever going to be an indication of how well they can handle spice. Because fucking nobody is going to eat that shit and be fine. Or a reaper, whatever. I mean, same diff. They're fucking very similar in Pete. They're both in the multi-millions. I'd like to see you eat one, motherfucker. See how you handle it. Let's see. I've tried the bomb before, never again. Exactly, so you know. I don't know how hot that is though. The bomb sauce from Hot Ones. Oh, really? It's not even a good hot sauce, bruh. What the hell? You're gonna make a hot sauce and not even have it, just have it be hot and not even taste good? What the hell? I mean, that really is someone who's making something just for the sake of making it hot. Like, why would I ever want a hot sauce that doesn't even, like, make my food taste better? It just burns me. It's masochist shit. Yeah, basically pepper spray, what the fuck? Is the game volume good? Is it a good level? Is it too low or too high? You guys can let me know. A tad quiet. Okay, how's that? Turning up. Nah, it doesn't. I was wondering if I turned up the actual console volume outside of the dock and put it back in, if that would up the volume. That doesn't. That's fine. I can just turn it up in OBS. Alright. I'll be honest, I don't actually know what I want to do. Do I want to just do some single player Grand Prix to kind of get myself more used to the game before because I feel like if I jump in online mode I'm gonna get my shit rocked. But also that would be more fun and better content, so let's just go. I've played like 2 Grand Prix of this ever. One was like 6 months ago when the console first came out, and the other one was like last night. So I've also really wanted to try Knockout Tour. I keep seeing, this is the thing I kept seeing people play, which is basically like the Battle Royale modes.
Mario time.
Wait, what is this? Like stickers? Oh, right, I probably was timed on how long I could actually take to pick something. Oh well. Most of these tracks I probably have not tried, so we're gonna just see how this goes. Too early. Oh, Toad's Factory, I know this song. Oh god, that's close. No! Trying to get some coins! Bruh. I'm in 19th, man. Oh shit, I got... Okay, I'm in 19th, so I should be safe. Don't see anybody behind me. We gotta fucking start making progress here, though. Okay. Oh. No, I literally wait to use my arm there. Fine. Bitch! Oh my god. Actually, that's just pure chaos. We're up in the front though. Ah, fucking. Well. You got them motherfuckers? Okay, good start. Their first race. Fucking first place. Don't drive into the fucking cars in the road, Red. Really bad time for lightning. Man, the lightning does not fucking last long. That was like 2 seconds. They really nerfed the lightning, huh? I'm gonna get so mad if he crushed me away. What the fuck is... Oh, this is the Kami thing. I don't actually know what this one does. You bitch! I don't know how I didn't get hit by that. Bitch! Oh, I just barely made that. That motherfucker was firing his back. That was so rude. I barely made that. I think I'm literally last place because it was top 8. I should have saved that for the end. And make it in the top 4. Very unlucky timing for that. Imagine I won my first knockout over. What is your problem? You dickhead. Get top 4 though. This is not the shit. Please. We did it top 4. Jesus Christ. Okay. That was really unfortunate. And that's it. You know what? Top 4 on my first knockout tour though. Not bad. Not a bad first time. Okay, hold on. New vehicle. Hold on. 2 seconds. I want to check something real quick. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back.
Mario time.
The Road Ruffian Wario.
Let's go, let's go.
Whatever. The Ribbit Reversed. I'll try the standard cart, I think. One thing I'm going to have to do is try out a bunch of different carts to find out the one, figure out the one that I like the feel of the most. Moon Rally. It's not fair, everybody else has had like fucking 5 months to play all these racetracks and get used to them, and I'm playing for the first time, so I'm at a big disadvantage. It's not a fun night. Into the Bowser level? Or out of the Bowser level? Looks like out of. Thinking, no, he's not a shiny little guy. I think I'm watching this very shortly. Okay. I got hit by a boomerang and squished at the same time. Jesus Christ. Out of my way, bitches. Bruh.
They want to cheat thee.
Okay, I mean, right at the end, getting hit by like 3 different things. That's just very unfortunate. Yep. That's a good welcome into Mario Kart World. Yeah. Bruh. Everybody else in this lobby, other than like me and like 1 or 2 other people, have like 5,000 or more points. What the hell? I get squished one more goddamn time, I swear to Mother Teresa. I found that somehow a star didn't help me get any higher place there is inside. Why have you drifting the wrong way there? Okay, not out immediately this time. What am I calling you? Bitch? Oh. Oh. I did not. Okay, the bob bombs are so much smaller. I did not even see that on the road there. God, it's chaos. Okay. Just like that, we're in first. And just like that, I get hit by a car. And okay, that one didn't actually hit me, just kind of knocked me off the road. Ow, what the hell was even that? Okay, well, first to 12, really quickly. Bitch! Motherfucker! In the sky with the bananas? You prick. What? Buddy? Oh. Oh, lucky big man. Okay. Well, we had a nice little, time to be first there for a minute, and then immediately hit down to 11th. God damn. Traffic, man. Oh, I nearly got him with that. Do I get a blue shell? Oh, an insane shot. Oh, I just barely beat that. Holy shit. Why didn't he go on the rail? Hello? I mean, I thought they had at least some kind of like traction that they, like, as long as you were like pretty close to it, it would just attach on. Okay. Well, that fucking sucks. You fucking bitch.
In your face.
If he didn't hit me with that horn, man, I could have at least got second. I actually hit me out of there with another. You know what? I've had a top 4, a fucking basically last place, and then a top 4. So we have hit nothing but highs and lows so far. That was pretty cool. And Gladys. And Gladys on the fucking game with 7,000 points. Holy. And then we get a half ton left. Okay. I mean, I just literally got pushed off the fucking map there. That was insane. What the fuck are we doing? Oh, they are lagging all over the place. Jesus Christ. Oh, bounce off Wiggler's head there? What the fuck? That one on the maps is always making this rougher as well. I don't know when the best like shortcuts and stuff to take are with the mushrooms. Like there, like I thought that would turn more, but it goes up this way. Again, I'm not gonna fucking make the first goddamn thing at this point. That's right. Oh. Okay. Oh, that was unlucky. Okay. I mean, god damn. Fucking jumped off the rail into a bomb that was exploding. I literally had no way of avoiding that. doing the rest here. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm about to go out because there's 9 items and I have to get top 16. Okay. Bruh.
Mario time! Let's go, let's go! I'm gonna win!
Back to the baby blooper. I quite like this. Oh, it just transformed me back to normal. What the hell? Oh, we're going through Bowser's fucking area again. God damn, Luigi is stanced up on that bike. Look at that. Look at that fucking leg straight. Holy. Shot. Where the hell did he go? Ow. Do not want to go down there. That's a really bad. Okay, come, bruh. The worst possible place to get lightning and then fucking squished. What the hell? That's ridiculous. Really need to get used to the timing of this. You squish me like that. Why? Why? You arsehole. That's a hard pump. Holy shit, dude. Probably gonna do it here. Nice. No, get the fuck out of the way. Let's go. Barely made that. Good shot. You be careful, Redwood. Throwing that boomerang. Oh, it's boomerang. How many boomerangs does he have? Yo, Mikey, what up? Welcome in. How you doing? Ah, I thought I saw him radioactive.
Thank you.
Yo, thank you for the follow, Mikey. Appreciate it. We've got a hell of a lead. Oh, here comes the blue shell, the great equalizer. Ah, damn, they've got a lead. Romeo, come here. Not as far as I thought. Why am I Pianta? I'm gonna say Pinata. It's Pianta. Okay. Man, I was second place like 2 seconds ago. The blue. God damn it. Snake man. Okay, back up the front. Ow, you mother. Can never get hit by one thing in this. Always gotta be like 3 things that hit you. To really slow you down. Top it. Ooh, baby. Go away. So many boomerangs. Oh, I didn't actually know that. Lightning only affects people that are actually in front of you in this game. I did not realise that. I guess I just got really fucking unlucky that up to this point every lightning that happened was always someone behind me. Even when I was really far behind. Huh. Oh, okay, well, that was extremely short-lived. Death of 4. Damn. I should have tried to get some air boosts there at the end. But we tried. I mean, we've been top 5 most races so far. You know, we're not doing too bad, considering this is really my first proper time playing this. Actually, not literal first time playing Knockout Tour. Oh. What the fuck? Up, Steve-O? What the hell? Oh, one NPC character, the Waluigi. Really couldn't find 24? Is this game falling off that much already? Can't even get a fair wrestler for a knockout tour. Oh, we're back here. Surely this time I want to get destroyed in this area. Ow, why are a banana behind me? What the heck? Another beach. Ow! You fucking way there. I used to right up my nose. Oh, that's quite cool. Ow! His piece. How many fucking times have I been squished by that goddamn mushroom? I swear to God. And I'm not gonna fucking make it to the next God damn it. That big mushroom is the bane of my existence. Holy shit, man. So one of the music in the game has been pretty damn good, I'll be honest. I did hear a lot of people when this came out. I would see people talking about how good the soundtrack of the game is, despite all some of the flaws and grievances people had. That the soundtrack was really good and yep. Can't fault it for that. As always, fucking Mario Kart with an absolute banger soundtrack. Ow. I really got fucking figure out the distance it was Bob on front. That's cool. Okay, I literally did not see that until I landed right in front of it. So long. Holy. How's that? Bench? Okay, I like how I had him with the boomerang, but it just didn't slow him down at all. That's awesome. Okay, I didn't even... Okay, I'm not going to move that easily. Oh, I didn't wait on that. That was insanely bad timing. God damn it. When will I get a win? Gotta be something on this island. Coin. Oh yeah, isn't there like tons of like collectibles and shit in the open world area to get? Like little challenges and stuff you can do. I don't actually know if they do anything though. Like do they unlock anything? Or are they kind of just there for the sake of it? Just for something to do in the open world? Hmm. Oh, we're starting off on this track again? I got hit by one thing and I went from first to 15. God damn. Oh man. We could have lightning as well. Can we not? Shot on my radar. He was coming. I just got hit by it. Pushed me into that mushroom. Or that banana. Or the mushroom. Are you... Mate, you're in 6th place and you're throwing those hammers backwards? What is your actual issue? Are you working with the guy in first? God damn it. Really? Okay, I clearly put a banana down behind me, but that's not happening. Bordeaux shit! Bordeaux, you fucked me! You fucked me, Bordeaux, you fucking fucked me! I don't know. I think I might be screwed. I won't try and simply just drive right by people as they're about to use a horn. God damn. This guy. Where the hell are we? Bruh. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I was right there. Why? I wasn't like second. There was no reason for him to shoot me. He could have just let me get in. Actual bitch. He fucked me. He actually fucked me. God damn it.
Oh, you. Whatever I do.
Not somebody called Daddy playing Donkey Kong. What the hell? What the hell? What's happening? Oops. Turn around. Oh my god, actual chaos. Jesus Christ. You just drove right into that hole, man. I know, I was throwing those fireballs really fucking wanted to get me specifically. That was insane. Really unfortunate time to use that. Okay, second time I've been on this track and just drove off there. All the coins. Wario, Wario, what? Why did he not make that? What the fuck? Okay, cool, that's awesome game, thanks. Just didn't give me enough speed to make that jump that seemed like it was a scripty thing to like always get in. And I lost my fucking big mushroom, but that's cool, thanks. Come on. Why is it always just as I get an item? There's all mushrooms, 3 mushrooms now. How did you get my mega mushroom in like 4th place, man? What the fuck? Oh. I think there's one person to take all three of my mushrooms from my bananas. What the fuck? I'm surrounded by crews. Should have avoided that. Just getting ready to say this is the best I've done so far in the race. How much I've been staying up the front. Okay, and then I get bombed into fucking boomerang and squished. Okay, that's fucking awesome. Cool. Fucking wombo comboed and we're just about to get to the end here when I'm going to get probably eliminated. That's the top of it. The last person. Okay. Let's go! I didn't know why I say anything. I was so fucking locked in. Let's go. That did not take too long. Get my first win. And the knockout tour. Let's go. Clean as well. Fucking got to first ride the last bit there and I just not get hit by anything. Let's go. The Rocket Tour is very fun though. This mode is a lot of fun. I know I've seen a lot of people have complained, which I think rightfully so, complained that they did like a patch where if you do like just regular versus races in online, you like are forced to do like that in between tracks and stuff, which does suck. But I'm really enjoying Knockout Tour. Really glad they added a mode like this. It's pretty. Kong sized? What the hell? Sabulba? What are these names people have, man? Ooh, there's a good crack. Did that guy just fucking fly off the screen there? You see that? Oh. Arse of the Carter. Let's go. Alright, we're in my home field advantage here. This is Wario Stadium. We all should just want to take the lead. Oh, okay. I think I need to update Kandiabot. Is there any new good Kandiabot things that I've been missing out on? I've been away for the last fucking month. Any really good ones? Everyone wins. I don't want to win. Like 90% of these fucking lightning always happen right as I get around. close. Everybody's getting knuckles. Mago Kitashima. Ow! Ow! Okay, can I not get caught by every car on the road? But, okay, that was just a wall of vehicles. Like, how was I supposed to get by that? I disagree with that hitbox. Yeah, apparently. I don't really get what this does. The panic thing. Okay, and then everybody just passes me. Yeah. Awesome.
They want to cheat thee.
Camera changes all the drivers ahead of to a new unlockable one and puts a load of obstacles on the course. Ah, okay. I see, I see. So, another game I've been playing, by the way, that I think I might stream this week as well. Might stream it tomorrow. I've been playing a game on Steam called Clover Pit, which I don't know if any of you guys have seen or been playing at all. But it's pretty addicting. Might do a wee stream playing that tomorrow. I think what new driver you get depends on the track too. You want a cheap fall, so can it change people to cheap and put a load of them on the track. I see. I feel like every fucking race I feel like every knockout we've done is either started or ended in this desert. There's like always like there's been like 2 or 3 tracks that seem to show up in every single one. Finally getting my copy of the new Digimon game tomorrow. I've never really played the Digimon games, but I also was never really into Digimon, even as a kid. I was pretty much like exclusively on Pokemon. I never really got into Digimon at all. I've always heard that some of the games are pretty good though. Got a few good friends I know that play them. They seem to quite enjoy them. Yeah. That's what I hear, yeah, I hear that that series of games is pretty good. Oh, I had a new thing! I'm excited for Legends Z, man. Also, one thing I did on the Switch too, as well as I loaded up Pokemon Violet, just to see for myself with my own eyes that game actually running at a smooth frame rate, and my god, what a sight to behold! Seeing that game actually run that smoothly, it's insane. If Legends of is going to run that smoothly, it's going to be so nice. Playing a Pokemon game with an actual good frame rate on the Switch. Never thought I'd see the day. Oh, I timed that perfectly. Oh, I was going to say that was my first time getting to that part. First place in the top corner. Didn't really look at the start there. I'll go down now pretty quickly. It's not a matter of time, but one hit hits me and I get comboed and I'm fucking in the last place all of a sudden. There we go. Fireballs. I've just noticed that occasionally the game is a lot wider than me. Okay, I can probably turn it down a bit. Oh god. That was a really bad time to get hit. First place at the fucking 18th. And getting put out, that's insane. Bruh. I'll put it down right there. Hopefully that's a good level. Next race. You know, something I was thinking about the other day as well, by the way. I was thinking about how they're going to be adding Pokemon Colosseum and Gale of Darkness, right, to the GameCube online. The NSO GameCube thing. So if they eventually do add like the first like 4. If they can add just all of the older Pokemon Gen games to the Switch in some capacity and have them all be able to trade to each other and transfer to each other and transfer to home, you'd actually be able to, on the official platforms, be able to do something that I've wanted to do for a while, which is I've always really wanted to go through all the games starting from Colosseum and get every single ribbon possible to get on one Pokemon. Like all the ribbons that you can get on them from like all the different games, from doing like battle trees and the fucking beating the Elite Four, doing contests, like all of them. There's a whole community that I've found of people that are like kind of dedicated to doing that, where it's like just getting every ribbon on a Pokemon. Well, at least all the ones you're able to get, because like I think there's a couple of them that are like used to be able to get on like the Gen 4 games and stuff, but you can't really do them anymore because you did online for them, which if they fucking add them all to the Switch, they could have online again and you would be able to do that. But it'd be pretty cool to be able to, yeah, to be able to do that. Without having to fucking, you know, go out your way to like buy all the old hardware and all the old games, physical copies and all the different cables and shit that you need to like transfer stuff. Being able to just do all of it on like the Switch 2 would be pretty cool. But it would require them to add Gen 1 and Gen 2 and Gen 3 and the Gen 1 remakes by Originally 3 and Gen 4 and the Gen 2 remakes and Gen 5 and Gen 6 and Gen 7. They'd have to have literally every game before Sword and Shield, like all the mainline ones, all be available in some way to play and have them all be able to connect to each other. So you can start from Colosseum and just get every ribbon and transfer them up through every game. It would be really cool. I'd be sick to be able to do that. But really get the feeling that's never gonna happen. I could see them still doing the whole, maybe putting Gen 1, 2 and 3 on NSO, but I don't know if they're gonna go as far as doing the DS games and stuff as well. Well, if Pokemon, if they add, okay, but normally I can just drown in that mud. I mean, if they add all of the games onto Switch 2, then Pokemon Bank isn't really needed anymore, because they'll all just be able to connect to home. A dream scenario where every mainline Pokemon game is just available on the most current console would just be really cool. And I mean, I wouldn't even be bothered about how they do it. Like, they don't necessarily have to add them as like a fucking Switch Online thing. Like, if they want to do like a collection of games that you have to pay for, like they're like, here's a special collection that has the Gen 1, 2 and 3 games all in one fucking like cartridge, and it's like, you know, 30-40 bucks, and you can have them all, and it has like an in-game menu you can trade and transfer, and they all can connect, and it can connect to home and stuff. Like, just some way of having all of them on one console would be really nice. See that gun? You know, one thing I realised, I got so many stories from when I was in hospital and stuff that I could tell you guys about. They were pretty funny. One thing that happened, at least, that was kind of wild was so when I went to like my local GP, and they referred me to like go into hospital to have it looked at, my stomach looked at and stuff. It was obviously, oh my god, it was fucking ridiculous. So it was Monday morning. Yeah, it was like Monday, 9-10 AM. So I was like, and obviously didn't know or didn't expect to be having to go into hospital for anything. So me, being the kind of person who, maybe a toxic trait of mine, never really wants to bother anybody with anything. Even though I have plenty of friends and family that would all be more than happy to like drive me in, give me a lift in to the place. I didn't want to, like, because it was just out of nowhere on a Monday morning. I'm like, most everybody I know is either going to be super busy with stuff today, like they're working, or they're fucking got kids or something, or whatever. And I'm like, I don't, it's not, because it's not just a case of like, oh, they would drive me into hospital. It's like, I don't know how long I'm going to be in there for, because it's the fucking NHS. I'm like, I don't want them driving in and then feeling obligated to like wait with me for fucking potentially hours while I wait for tests and stuff. So I was just like, I'll just get a taxi. I'll just go, I'm going to go home, I'll go home, I'll fucking pack my Switch and stuff into my bag, because I don't know how long I'm going to be waiting in there for, and I'll just get a taxi in. And I'm like, I'm not going to fucking tell anybody I'm going in now, because I don't want to, like, I don't want to worry people, I don't want to worry my parents and stuff that I'm in hospital when I don't even know if there's anything really wrong with me. Like, I'm just like, my stomach hurts, like, it could be just like an infection that's not a big deal. I don't want to fucking, you know, phone them and worry them until I know more information. So I just get a taxi, I go in. So I get in there, and I think I get in there about 11ish, just before 11 AM, and I think I was waiting like 45 minutes, and then I got called in. Yeah, in the waiting room for like 45 minutes, and I get called in. And they bring me in, they just like do a few tests, like just take some vitals, some blood and stuff. And then they send me back out to the waiting room. I'm like, alright, we're gonna, like, you know, have a doctor look at this, and then we'll call you back in a bit. Have the doctor talk with you. So go back to the waiting room. I'm like, alright, cool. So go back in, and I go to look at my phone, and I have a missed call from my dad. And I'm like, huh, that's weird. I wonder what he's calling about. And fucking answered it, and he's like, are you in hospital right now? And I'm like, what? And my first thought was like, I think I have my dad down as like my emergency contact. So I'm like, did they fucking phone him? Or whatever, to like tell him that I was in hospital? Like, when they don't even know what's wrong with me yet? That was my first thought. And turns out, no. I'm like, how did you know I was in hospital? And he's like, yeah, somebody your sister knows is also in the waiting room and heard your name get called. So they've called your sister to ask, like, basically to say, did you know your brother's in hospital? What's wrong with him? And then my sister obviously phoned my dad and my mum and told them. And I'm just like, bruh. First of all, I'm like, that's insane. Like, hearing someone's name in a waiting room, and then phoning up phoning up their family to like be like, do you know this person's in hospital, is insane. Like, am I crazy to think that's kind of an insane thing to do? Like, it's not any of your, like, no offense, it's none of your fucking business. And it entirely should be up to me on who and when I tell people. Or whatever, because they have no idea why I'm in there. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, that's insane. So I basically ended up getting a fucking earful by my dad, and then also my mum at phone, being upset that I didn't tell them, and that I didn't fucking ask them to give me a lift in and all this blah blah blah. And I was just like, I understand where you're coming from, but I just didn't want to worry people, and I didn't want to fucking bother anybody, because it could be that this is just nothing and it's not a big deal, and I was waiting to get more info before I fucking told anybody anything. I think that's a fair thing to do, but they were upset at me, and I was like, oh, okay, I get where you're coming from, but still, relax. And then, yeah, and then fucking, I'm like, okay, cool, that's that done with. I was like, oh, Dad, I'll let you know when I'm coming, when, like, I'm done, and you can come pick me up if you want to give me a lift home, that's fine. And he's like, alright, son. And then, I think it was like an hour later, I'm still sitting in the waiting room. I get another phone call from my dad, and he's like, where are you? And I'm like, what do you mean, where am I? I'm in the waiting room still. And he's like, no, but whereabouts in the waiting room? I don't see you. And I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, I'm here. he just fucking decided, fuck it, I'm not waiting to hear what happens, I'm just gonna go in to the hospital. And I was like, Dad, what the fuck are you? I was like, Dad, what the fuck? I could phone you and tell you what happens. Like, you don't have to fucking come all the way in here and sit here and wait with me. Like, that's insane. But yeah, he fucking showed up. Like, he didn't want to wait to hear, he wanted to fucking be there and all that, and I was like, okay, god damn. So then it was me and my dad waiting. It was a fucking nightmare. It was a nightmare as well because I hadn't eaten anything really. I had like breakfast at like 9 AM, like just before I went down to the doctor's. And I think it was, by the time my dad showed up, it was like nearly 1 o'clock. And then like just after he showed up, I got called back in. Doctor's talking to me, asking me a bunch of questions and stuff. And then basically was saying, right, we're going to, since it's in your stomach, we'll refer you up to surgical and they'll probably do some scans and stuff and they can get a better idea of what's going on. But then fucking up to the fucking surgical area. And then was waiting there for like fucking, I think waiting until like 3-4 o'clock. To then get told I had to go down and get a CT scan. Which, by the way, if you've ever had a CT scan, fucking weird ass experience. They put like, they put you on like a wee table to like put you like in and out of the machine to like scan you, to like get the X-rays and stuff. But like, they like inject, or like, no, not really inject. They like pump this like liquid into your body while they're doing it to like help them like see better on the X-ray, see stuff better on the X-ray, and it fucking, it's like this weird, it gives you this like metallic taste in your mouth, and it actually feels like it's running through your like entire body, like this liquid, like it feels like it's in your head, like every part of your body, and it also makes you feel like you're pissing yourself. Which he said to me, he was like, you're gonna feel like you're pissing yourself when this stuff is going through you, but you're not. You're not, so don't worry about it. It's just going to feel like it. And I was like, okay, but then it really did. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I actually felt like that. It was such a weird fucking experience getting that done. And then yeah, so that was like 4ish. And then back up to the waiting room, and waiting fucking took until like 7 PM until they fucking finally figured out what was wrong, and then came in to tell me. And at that point I hadn't eaten anything since 9 AM, so I was starving. Like, my hope was that they would basically come in and basically say like, it's an infection, here's some antibiotics, you know, go home, take these for the next like week or whatever, and get shit sorted. And I was like, that'll be good because then we can fucking go home and I can get some food. But nope, fucking, they come in and tell me that I'm gonna have to stay the night and get fucking surgery in the morning. Which of course means if you're gonna have to get surgery, you're gonna have to fast because you can't eat before surgery. So I was immediately like, right, is it possible that I can get some food to eat? Because I've literally not eaten anything all day and I'm starving. And I know that at some point I'm gonna have to like not eat for like a while before the surgery. And they were basically like, we can give you a wee bit of food, but you're going to have to basically fast from midnight until your surgery in the morning. And I was like, okay. And they're like, we've already served dinner to our patients, so all we can really give you is like a pancake, a single pancake and a piece of toast, basically. And I'm like, I've literally not eaten in like 10 hours. And that's all you can give me. Oh, we're getting second place. Damn. So that was rough. I was so goddamn hungry. But big shout out to my sister, because she phoned and asked if I needed anything. And she basically said, I'm coming up the night. And I'm going to bring you some like snacks and stuff. And just like wee treats. Because you'll be starving. And you'll probably like obviously be in hospital for a couple of days. So she wanted to bring me stuff and I was like, that's great. And she fucking showed up with like a bag full of like fucking donuts and all sorts of snacks, and then also made me up a couple of sandwiches as well. So I was like, thank you so much. So I am famished, so I stuffed myself. It was like 10 o'clock, like 10 PM, just stuffed myself with as much food as I could eat. Because I knew I was going to have to fucking not eat anything from like midnight until I got my surgery in the morning, which I ended up not getting the surgery. I think it was like 10:30ish. So from midnight until like 10:30 AM the next day I basically couldn't eat anything, so I was, even though I was able to eat some food that my sister brought me, I was still really hungry the next morning, not being able to eat anything, especially since I couldn't sleep. So I was basically up all night. It was pretty rough. But yeah. It's also it was weird, man, because it's the first surgery. It's the first time I've actually had surgery since I was a kid. Like, I think when I was like 7 or 8 years old, I had to. I don't remember exactly what the issue was, but I had some kind of dental issue where I had to get like 7 baby teeth all removed at once. So I ended up having to go into like actual hospital to get like surgery for that, like put under to get them all removed at once, because you know it's a fucking lot. And that is the last time I had any kind of like surgery of any kind. So it was definitely even though it was, you know, it was just an appendectomy getting done, which is, you know, fairly standard, easy, not really that invasive and stuff. I was still like, you know, obviously feeling a wee bit worried about just going in and stuff. But yeah, it was pretty fucking chill. Lying on the table, just had the mask on for the oxygen, and then nurse telling me, this is the anaesthetic's going in, you're going to start feeling it. And then a few seconds later, I just was like out instantly, just woke up, and it was like hours later, I'm lying in the theatre. My fucking, I don't know why they were saying, like, because of the way they have to like give me oxygen during the surgery and like and stuff. They said that my throat would probably be like hurting afterwards, which it fucking was. Holy shit! Like, my throat was killing me after it. But also, fucking after the surgery, because they were saying like they'll be feeding me like during the surgery liquids, just to keep me hydrated and stuff, obviously. And because I guess because of how much they were giving me and how long I was under for, like not like the surgery itself. They say that the surgery itself only takes about an hour, but I was obviously, you know, still out for a couple of hours after that. But after after surgery, after a couple of hours and getting back up and being able to actually, like, you know, after the anaesthetic wore off and I was able to actually get up and walk about, was desperately needed to pee. And when I say, I'm no exaggeration, that is the longest piss I've ever took in my life. I was peeing for like a minute straight. To the point where I was like, I was just standing there, just like, god damn, this is still going. It's just ridiculous. But damn. It was definitely an experience. Definitely an experience. And you know what? It's one of the things where it's like, it sucks, the pain and dealing with like the pain afterwards and stuff like that, but it's one of the things where I'm like, at least I'll never have to worry about it again. definitely better to get your appendix out fucking as early as possible. And thank God as well that they caught it early. Like, they caught it just as it was inflamed. It wasn't like, you know, could have been a lot worse. Could have been that situation of, it's about to burst, we fucking need, you know, to get this out quickly kind of thing. It was like, no, it was, found it early, it was inflamed. Could have been a lot worse. So, overall, not too bad. It was just very unfortunate timing. The fact that I had to deal with all that right after a week of not getting any sleep for like a whole week straight was just really rough. Like, it just made the whole experience a lot rougher to deal with in the moment. Like, if that was like just a normal day that happened where I was like, everything beforehand was good, I was like sleeping fine and all that, probably would have been a wee bit easier to fucking deal with. Probably wouldn't have been as miserable in those probably few days. Mum was in hospital last year with the same thing. She was in just before Christmas and the experience all around was a complete nightmare. I will say the worst part being in that hospital, it was definitely the waiting. Like, because it's the NHS, so what do you expect? You know, there's always going to be ridiculous wait times for everything. But yeah, just the waiting, and then like the actual, I will say the actual staff themselves, all the nurses and stuff, they were all fantastic. They were all great. Like, no complaints whatsoever about like the staff and that. I think they were doing the best they could. The guys as well, I will say, for the most part, I think I got fairly lucky with the roommates I had, the 3 old guys I was in with. That was unfortunate, because they were all fairly quiet and kind of just kept to themselves, and wasn't thankfully no stuck in a room with some arsehole. Yeah, I mean, having it happen by Christmas. Yeah, it was so busy, so she was in for a couple of days before her operation. Had to battle with the hospital too because they left her without any fluids, and obviously she wasn't allowed to eat either. Jesus. Yeah, that's rough. I mean, yeah, Christmas time's always going to be a nightmare. I got pretty lucky, I think. It didn't seem like it was too busy. And the nurses were pretty on top of things. I was basically... pretty much any time they were, quite often they were in asking if we wanted more water, and offering cups of tea and stuff. And even when I was like in the middle of the night, you know, they'd be coming in to like check like blood pressures of the old guys and stuff. Or coming in to like check my IV drip that I had in, and yeah, and if I needed anything, I was just like, yeah, can I get some more water? And they would just be like, yeah, and they'd be back quite quickly. I think there was like one time that I asked a nurse for water, and she said yeah, but she was pretty busy, so I think she just forgot after she like finished doing a bunch of stuff. But yeah, I think overall the experience I had was honestly pretty good. The waiting on the first day that I was there just to like figure out what was going on was obviously insane. Fucking 8 hours. And then the fact that I just hadn't eaten anything, and yeah, but overall it was not too bad, all things considered. I got pretty lucky, I think. Ow. One thing, so I was saying there, I got lucky with the guys I was in a room with. They seemed to like they were all pretty. They were 3 older guys, and for the most part they seemed fine. Like, they kind of just kept to themselves and stuff, and just slept a lot of the time. I don't know what it was. The first 2 days that I was in, well, the first night I went in on Monday, I obviously didn't go in until like the evening when they were already, you know, starting to get ready for their bed and stuff. They just sleep. And then the next day, obviously in the mornings I like went into the surgery at like 10 is when I went down to the theatre. And then I think by the time I was awake and back up in the room, it was like 2:30 in the afternoon. So the only day that I spent a lot of time with them from like the morning and afternoon was the third day, which was basically just me waiting to get discharged. Waiting on, yeah, them getting like the discharge papers, and then also sorting out my, and then waiting on the pharmacy getting my antibiotics and painkillers and stuff that they were giving me. Which also took fucking ages, by the way. I think it was like 10 or 11 AM I got told that I was getting discharged that day, and that they were just waiting on the pharmacy getting my drugs, and I didn't get discharged until about 5 PM. So it was like 7 hours waiting on the pharmacy getting my shit ready, and I was just like, god damn, how long does it take to get some pills? Holy. But yeah, that day, I don't know what that day and only that day, one of the fucking old guys that I was in a room with, he just decided, like, one of the old guys pretty much slept the entire time. The one that was right next to me had like an iPad or a tablet of some kind, but he had headphones, and he just like sit and watch stuff on it. And then the other old guy seemed to sleep the first 2 days, but then the day that I was waiting on getting discharged, right after like lunch, from like lunch, which was like 12 PM, or like 11 AM to 12, right after lunch until like 5 when I got finally discharged, he just decided he was going to watch stuff on his iPad, but he didn't have headphones, and didn't think it was an issue to just have it be fucking max volume the entire time. And I'm just sat there like, bruh. Like, you're really just gonna sit there and watch your fucking shitey, like, Storage Wars and other just fucking reality TV pish. Just max volume. No any care for the other people in this room. Insane. Like, it was bad enough having to wait all fucking day to when I was finally gonna let go to go home. But that guy just fucking sitting with that goddamn iPad, just maxed out volume the entire time, and I'm just like, god damn. This is miserable. I could not wait to get fucking out and go home. God damn. No battery. Maybe have this be the last race that we do once my batteries are getting low. I think we're getting to the usual screen time end anyway. Ow. Oh, that's really bad. You gotta try and hit me with that fucking bell, you bitch. You bit ow. Can I stop getting hit by things? I need to be in top 8. Let's see. Lightning? Or you know what, lightning right now would be okay. Where's the cows everywhere? I mean, I've got a mechanic. Fucking cows on the road. Really, a coin. Can you give me at least a green shell to try and hit this guy with? Oh, no. Oh, what? Shell. Alright. Can I get my second first plate? Did not know there was a fucking fence there. That was bad. Oh god. Pretty good. Don't want to see any blue shells. Just gonna be preoccupied with hitting each other, that would be lovely. I see the end! I see the end! Let's go.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I think that, honestly, for the fact that this is really my first proper time playing this, and doing knockout tour, 2 first places in what? 3 hours? Less than 3 hours? No too shabby? Not too shabby. Alrighty. 900 coins. I got a new vehicle. Alright, that was pretty good. That was a lot of fun. Got a couple of wins, a couple of dibs. Not too shabby. Alright. How much power? How low are these? I don't know why that one's so much lower than the other one. Doesn't make any sense. Anyways, I will end there for today. It was fun being back, y'all. Glad to be back streaming again. I'll be live tomorrow as well. Tomorrow we will, I think, play some Clover Pit, which if you've not seen, if you're not aware of what that game is basically a slot machine roguelike game, which doesn't sound, you know, doesn't sound that interesting, but it is. It's a really fun, really fun and addicting game. I've been playing it a pretty good amount the past week. So yeah, I think we'll do some of that tomorrow. See how that goes. But I'm gonna head off and probably go get some food. So thank you guys as always for hanging out, watching the stream. I appreciate it, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a good rest of your Mondays. Bye.